That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
Good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. What is up, man? How's everybody doing? My name is Rashad Milligan. This is the road to 5K subs. And even though I started off so giddy, first things first, I have to say, rest in peace to George Foreman, man. Legend, legendary boxer, legendary athlete, legendary American figure, George Foreman. And a silly thing that kind of connects with me when I think of George Foreman, just like from my generation, is like, he kind of inspired the entire Gary Coleman grills on Drake and Josh, because, you know, of course, the George Foreman grills and stuff like that. And shout out to you, Yvette Nicole Brown, friend of the channel. You know, that ain't not my job. Like, just legendary stuff. So many great memories. And like everybody said, before the air fryer, it was the Gary Coleman grill. I'm so sorry. I'm thinking about Drake and Josh still. The George Foreman grill. And, you know, Foreman, it was like when I was a kid, it was all I saw was like Foreman and Magic, because Shaq was still playing. So Shaq wasn't what he is now. When you see Shaq as a retired athlete on every commercial, it was like George Foreman on a lot of stuff and Magic Johnson on a lot of stuff. And then I'm from Atlanta, as I say every single live. But in Atlanta, on the west side, there was like an entire kind of like plaza around the Greenbrier Mall that was all owned by Magic Johnson. There was a Starbucks owned by Magic Johnson, the Starbucks franchise, and then the Magic Johnson Theater and all that and stuff. So it's like, I don't know. I saw that up close and personal of what a professional athlete turned entrepreneur and what entrepreneurship looked like, thanks to people like a Magic Johnson and George Foreman, because, you know, I might not have been the most up on business and reading the Atlanta Business Chronicle or the New York Times, or, you know, business section, you know, but I did read the sports section, and I did watch Sports Center every day, and I did watch ESPN News documentaries, and I did watch NBA TV documentaries, and I did read Muhammad Ali books from my dad that were discussing his, you know, kind of back and forth, you know, chopping it up, yapping, barking back and forth between him and Foreman. So I knew who George Foreman was through the Ali movies, through the Ali books, through my father's stories. I knew who Magic Johnson was through NBA TV, through NBA, ESPN News, through ESPN, all of the things, and TNT, because he was on the TNT desk too when I was a kid. So I knew who these people were, and I followed them through sports, because sports was something I've always been passionate about when I was like, especially a little kid. And to see them transition into business the way they did, it showed me entrepreneurship beyond my family, because, you know, my grandmother was an entrepreneur, my father's an entrepreneur and stuff like that. So to see entrepreneurship beyond my family and to see it on TV with people who look like me, black faces and stuff like that, it was very important and pivotal. And I thank George Foreman for that. Safe travels, in the words of Tyler, the Creator. And speaking of Tyler, the Creator, man, I do want to shout out, hold on, let me get to this here, y'all give me a second. Let me see. Oh, here we go, right here. I want to give a shout out to, this is Fandom Phases, Call Me Sikoa Chromacopia Tour. You know, she got all of this in her bio and stuff. She literally live streamed the entire Tyler, the Creator concert tonight in Atlanta. I'm not home. I'm actually, you know, still over, you know, where I'm at right now in the South and stuff like that. And, but I'll be home, later. I'll be home in a couple weeks. Yeah. I was trying to find a safe way to say it, but I'll be back home in a couple weeks for a weekend and stuff like that. And, but, you know, things like the Tyler Creator concert, y'all know, like, I went to a lot of Tyler shows and stuff like that in the past. His like one in Atlanta, Call Me If You Get Lost, then in Philly for the Made in America festival, Jay-Z's a couple of years ago, the same year. And then I saw him for Chromacopia pop-up tour. Not even the tour, but it was just a pop-up show, the $5 show in Atlanta. So I saw Tyler enough, and those prices were something crazy. So that plus the travel that I now need to get there and back, I was like, you got it, Tyler. But There's a lot of memories, a lot of great people. Well, I'd say one particular person, amazing person, and kind of everything like that that really influenced my life, and it was a chapter of my life from this album that I'll always associate with that album. And he performed New Magic Wand. So hey, I asked for New Magic Wand because like I was talking to someone and we were talking about the set list, and they were like, "Man, he took New Magic Wand off. I have to see that in person." And I was like, "I got you. I'll just tell him to add it." So I tweeted him, "Hey, can you please add New Magic Wand to the set list?" And it was added to the set list, and you performed it in Atlanta. I was so happy. I appreciate Tyler. He seems like a man of the people. He put on a great show, great set list, and once again, thank you for uploading, then doing an entire live from your phone or whatever on Twitter. Like I really appreciated that. And also shout out to Tyler for not being like just gatekeeping like people posting his shows and stuff like that on the internet. I feel like personally going to his shows and watching, I watch all the live streams. So if he's at a festival like ACL Fest or Coachella live stream or Flognaw live stream, regardless of how many times you watch the streams and like you learn the set and his kind of live variations of songs and stuff like that, going there in person and feeling the energy is totally different. Two totally different things. So salute to Tyler the Creator on that. While I'm on the topic of music, the new song I'm listening to this week is the song from Cuzzo's featuring Tony Snow. I don't know the name of the song, but it's hard. I think it's Fajitas. And it's like, who ordered fajitas? And then the music video is Buddy's in there, and Buddy is like, "Can I get fajitas?" And they said, "Who got the fajitas?" And Buddy was like, "Me." And it was funny. I liked it. Tony Snap, I think he understands like how close like Cuzzo's are. Like Cuzzo's, first of all, I got hip to Cuzzo's from On the Radar last year. I believe it was last year. And I was like, yo, they hard. Like I went on a little binge, started watching their music videos. And then, Dot just goes on this whole run of like West Coast, West Coast, West Coast after the beef. And like Cuzzo's, he was shouting out heavy. He was co-signing them heavy on the West. I said, "Oh, they out of here for sure." And they kind of went lay low a little bit after that and stuff like that. They was in the Squabble Up video, and then they came back out with this joint with Tony Snow, bro. So I was like, I say all this to say, Snow, he noticed that too, like the rest of the hip hop world did. And he was like, if Dot hears this, because I know he's been wanting to work with Dot for a few years too. It's like, if Dot hears this, I have to snap. I have to come correct. And Snow did that, man. Shout out to the Snow, man. Shout out to Tony Snow once again. Shout out to Cuzzo. Shout out to Buddy. Shout out to the whole West Coast case. But also like the first verse on that joint, bro. I don't know all the individual members' names yet, but like the first verse was crazy. Last verse went crazy. Both the Cuzzos on the song went crazy. But that first verse just hit. It was a way to set the mood because the beat is smooth. It's smooth. And they're like, and then the girl at the end, she was snapping too. She was talking that talk. She said, "And the buddy went in, and the buddy want me, and the who ordered fajitas?" I said, "This is hard." So I really like that. That's my favorite song that dropped. That's new. My one new song of the week. Shout out to Wale. He also dropped a joint. I ain't really checked that out. I ain't even gonna hold you. I did revisit Mike's album after kind of like the entire drama that happened with him this past week, because in his single he says, "Was a word, my bad. I didn't mean to put hands on that nerd." And like that's like the first lines of his song, and you find out he put hands on the dude, and you find out who the nerd is, and it's like, oh, that's crazy. Another rapper? What the heck? And they used to be cool. And there's so much. So I started listening to Showbiz again this week. And then Saba's album, oh my gosh, Saba's album, so crazy, bro. Saba's album was so crazy, dude. John Doe, snap. His brother, Joseph Chilliam, snap. Joseph Chilliams has one of my favorite songs too from that like entire pivot and stuff like that, pivot game. Like he's got Snow Cones, and the storytelling and the sound is very similar to like just Saba's most popular song or my favorite Saba songs from like sorry, I don't know, Care For Me, the Care For Me album. And on the Care For Me album, Prom King from Saba is like my favorite Saba song. I think the storytelling on it is like some of the best storytelling in hip hop history. I think Saba is one of the greatest rappers of this time, of this generation, And he definitely does not get nearly enough credit for that because he isn't just a fast rapper. And he isn't just a boastful rapper. I'm the best rapper and other rappers suck. Like, he's not that. He's just like kind of a quiet, calm, cool dude. And he's like a humble beast in a way, you know what I'm saying? So shouts out to D1 as well. Everything I feel like all roads lead back to D1 and hip hop for me too. But yeah, Saba, he did that for hip hop, bro, and he did the West Side Bound Part 4. I didn't plan to do a full album review of this Saba thing yet. I still wanted to sit with it a little more, but like second listen, I was like, I'm thumping. First listen, I was like, this is good, and he's rapping, but I definitely need to sit with this more to understand the entire project and what it's about and stuff. So far it seems like he's just kind of he's an independent artist, and he seems like he's like frustrated with how he's attained fame, and like he is because all right, so it was pretty much like this. Early Saba, 2012 and stuff like that, he's like on the come up. 2015 was Bucket List Project, if I'm not mistaken. That's when he really got attention. It was his first project after he was featured on Acid Rap. Obviously, huge underground online project, historic, legendary project. Shout out to Chance the Rapper. Shout out to Vic Mensa as well. Internet tape, same year, same era, same field, save money. Okay, so after that, he releases Bucket List Project. It has one of his most popular joints as well, too, with photosynthesis. And then, but also, he's got the song with No Name that was just like one of. It goes funeral home, church, liquor soul, corner soul, dreadhead, and he has like West Side Bound 3, and he has Twister on there. Like it's so good, bro. It's so good, and that's like the first one that really got him attention, got my friend's attention. Eric, shout out to Eric Eboa, my brother. A League, if you know, you know, if you've been on the channel long enough. So Eric was like, he was trying to get Saba to come on the pod. I just knew Saba from doing Angels and then doing the joint with like Satan Matt come hot, but y'all still love it. I'm adopted. That's why all of my records be so timeless. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like from that joint, everybody, somebody's everything. So yeah, anyways, I just knew Saba from the Chance the Rapper joints, and I'm like, I like all the Chance the Rapper joints he's on. Angels, everybody, somebody. So like I was like, cool, let's get him on the show. So we was really gonna get him on the show, and then it fell through. And I was like, dang, he ain't, you know what I'm saying, that big yet or whatever, but like it is what it is. He still seemed like a cool dude. I still like those two songs. So I was always kind of following and aware of him. I don't know how I listened to Care for Me. I don't know if I heard one song and I was like, I need to hear the rest, but it was some reason, um, maybe Scotty Beam, but I knew the song before Scotty Beam shouted it out. I mean, I knew the album before Scotty Beam, but somehow, some way, I listened to Care for Me, and it was one of the best albums I heard in my life, bro. Care for Me was sensational, and he's talking about so anyways, going back to it, 2012, 2013, he's buzzing on the online scene. 2013, Chance the Rapper, Acid Rap, he goes up. 2015, Angels, he goes up some more because at this point, Chance the Rapper is like out of here. Like Chance the Rapper is Kanye West, Future, Justin Bieber are all on that project, Coloring Book. So Saba's even more up at this point. But at the same time, it's like Bucket List Project. He's still rapping hungry. Like he got he has the resources and the acclaim to get a twist on this project, to get a No Name on this project, things of that sort. Even though No Name and him kind of came up at the same time. So that was that. Hungry on the come up. And then Care for Me is like, I'm on the come up and I'm a buzzing rapper and I'm headed in the right direction of realizing my dreams. But my cousin just died, and we were on this ride together of trying to make it in music, and now he's dead. How do I just go on from that? and he died over a coat. He died over a jacket. How am I supposed to live through that? You know what I'm saying? So it's like he had to deal with that. And the entire album is him just kind of dealing with that grief of like the sudden loss of his cousin, tragic loss of his cousin from a city, Chicago, where, you know what I'm saying, the whole thing at the time on the outside is like Chirac, Chief Keef, bang, bang, Oblak, so funny. But it's like the other side of that is, dang, this is a real dude who lost his real family member and he hasn't been living that life. You know what I'm saying? He's from the suburbs. And you know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. It's just crazy, man. So that was Care For Me. Care For Me was so popular because a lot of people felt the same way I felt. It was on all these end of the year lists, all of the best of the 2010s lists and stuff like that for best albums. And so that was Care For Me, 2018. So he goes away for a couple years. The pandemic happens. But at this point, everybody's hip to Saba because of Care For Me. Like Care For Me was a breakout project. He is here now. He has arrived. And he was on the Dreamville project. And he was on the song Sacrifices with the Earth Gang and J. Cole. So that song goes platinum. He's even bigger. Oh my goodness. So Saba's next album was talking about, I'm famous now. I have money. I'm good. My family's good. But dang, it's weird being famous. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I live in LA. I'm famous now. I'm trying to deal with this, like, and learn, like, what the heck, Gary? How do I deal with this fame? What do I do with all these lemons, right? So that's him, right, on the last album. And I believe that was right when we got back outside. So that's probably like 2021, 2022. He comes back with this one. And this one is like, okay, I've sort of plateaued at this area where people know about me, but I'm still not J. Cole. I'm on songs with J. Cole, but I'm not J. Cole. I'm on songs with Chance the Rapper, but I'm not even Chance the Rapper. And all due respect to Chance the Rapper, Grammy Award winning Chance the Rapper, I'm still kind of like plateaued here as an independent artist. And I've been snapping and rapping my behind off since 2012. It's 2022, it's 2023, it's 2024. And I don't get that attention when people bring up the best rappers. When people bring up the best rappers, they talk about, you can either go Boldy James, you can go Earl Sweatshirt, Mike, all these guys, all the guys that rap with Alchemist, Rock Marciano. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people go that route, or a lot of people go Action Bronson, or a lot of people go on that side of hip hop. Or some people go Jid. Who's some other guy? Well, I would say Suave and Ben Riley and Marco Plus. Like some people go that route. But then it's like nobody, because they're the hard lyrical dudes. Ruben Vincent, all those guys, like real rap, yeah. Chris Patrick, real rap, yeah. That's what we do. We spit. Samara Sin now, you know what I'm saying? Dochi's and Sminos and like the real rap underground, like we keeping it alive for sure. Dalen Gideons. And then you have Saba, and no one mentions Saba when they're talking about who are the best rappers just out right now. Some people go mainstream, some people name some of the people that I just named in the underground and stuff like that. And he's frustrated with this because he's been rapping this behind off for 10 years and no one's acknowledging how he can rap. Like people will say, oh yeah, Care For Me is one of the better albums. And I like Saba. I like his art. But Saba be rapping, bro, on every single song. And he doesn't really get his credit for that, bro. So this is just him venting about that in this album. That was like kind of my main takeaway from it. First listen and stuff like that. And like I said, this wasn't intended to be my full album review because I kind of wanted to give it its just due. But this is just kind of like a little taste of it, just in case I don't return to it. But yeah, he had Sadiq on it, you know what I'm saying, and Kelly Rowland. Smino went off. Smino was rapping like he was mad that his last album came and went because it was like I liked his last album. But it was a lot of it was a lot of kind of like relaxed music, like chill vibes and stuff like that. And I thought with Samara Sin and a lot of the people that he was kind of teasing to be on the album, I thought he was really gonna be rapping for real, for real. Even with like his freestyles, and stuff like that. I really like the freestyle he did over Beyonce, Me, Myself, and I. Thought it was gonna be a lot rapping, but it wasn't. It was just like more chill, Smino, cool, and stuff like that. So I didn't really revisit it much, and I didn't see many people talk about it as much as they talked about the last one, right? Like when they talked about the last one, the one with he's in the field or whatever, and a bunch of afros are picking out their hair. Like that album was talked about all that year, and like the entire next year after that. That album was talked about for the next 2-3 years. You know what I'm saying? And most of Smino's albums are talked like about like that. But his last album, it was like people just talked about it for the weekend, and maybe the first month it was out, and that was it. And I think he kind of took that personally. I mean, he rapping like it on this album, on this Saba album. Who else I want to shout out? His cousin. I ain't know that was his cousin, bro. John Doe. I ain't know John Doe was his cousin. And she has a song with Saba a couple years ago that I really liked during the pandemic. It was like, on G, he ran on our newsfeed like who she, riding on a movie, riding like a movie. Wow, Chef Kiss, I mean, that's a movie. Like I really like that song. And yeah. So anyway, she's snapping on this on this album on her verse and stuff like that. Dope features, A-list features, everything like that, because he was recording this at Raphael Sadiq's studio in LA, and a lot of people are coming through. As he said on that good-ish interview and stuff like that. Shout out to Annabelle for the interview and stuff like that. But he was just saying Kelly Rowland was just coming by, listening to some stuff, and eventually he asked her to get on it, and she did. So he got some A-list features on here and great rapping throughout, solid quality rapping on each track. You can bet like you don't have to worry about him having some solid rapping. Other people is like, oh, I'll take this track off for the thing. I'll take this track off for that. Like Logic, he came out with the Playboy Carti album. I don't know if it released yet, but it's supposed to come out with that. And that's just for him to get out his fun stuff, because Bryce, the hip hop fan blogger, the person on Twitter, he put Logic on to Playboy Carti sound and stuff like that. So he wanted to make a whole vampire album. And but with this, you don't have to worry. Like Saba doesn't waste a bar, bro. He raps his behind off. That's why, like with Tyler the Creator, going back to Chromacopia, one of my favorite songs, if not my favorite song, might be no, it's like him. But beyond that, I'll say I hope you find your way home, because he's rapping his behind off on that jump. Like it's like this hip hop stuff to me means something, man, bro. Like it means something, bro. And like when people be rapping, it means something to me. Like I was listening to LES from Childish Gambino earlier today, and I'm just like, dog, like this man does not get his credit as a hip hop artist, bro. He does not get his credit. And that's from an album that a lot of people just wrote off as cringe. And I'm like, yo, he's rapping, bro. He's rapping, dude. The storytelling in LES was crazy. He doesn't get enough credit for his storytelling abilities. You think about Not Going Back, where he told the entire story about writing the song for Rashida Jones because he called her mix like the crowd at this last show on his previous mixtape, Dakota. Like, he's rapping. And then the whole Drake diss and the Yoshinoa in the last, I was like, yo, Bando Stone really growing on me, dude. Bando Stone in the New World. This album is sensational, dude. Like, it grew on me so crazy, because I was like, it had high highs and low lows. And I just kept listening to it and just giving it a chance instead of just skipping the songs I ain't like. And I was like, yo, I think I get it now. Like the low songs, like, it's good, bro. They good, man. And I feel like they're gonna go even better with the movie if the movie actually exists, Donald. But yeah, man. I just appreciate this hip hop stuff so much, man. And I love when rappers rap, and I feel like a lot of rappers is rapping right now. You just got to go and find it. You know what I'm saying? You just got to go and find it, but it exists. So shout out to Saba, bro. If I had to rate the album right now off top, see, it's difficult because I would give it. I feel like quality wise and rapping wise, it's a 9. Like, cause he don't miss. But at the same time, it's like, okay, replay value. All this week, I wanted to listen to different music for real, after I listened to his album twice. So I had to be real with myself. And I'll probably say about an 8.5, 8.6 right now, as of right now, when it first came out. But like, dude is rapping. It's like some elite level rapping. I'm just saying this right now because I'm just not replaying it individual songs that much yet. Shout out to Maddie McFerrin, man. She just did a Tiny Desk too. Shout out to Maddie McFerrin, bro. Bobby McFerrin's daughter. Try. But I ain't got the time to lose on you. And then like Saba chopped that up or whatever, or No ID chopped that up. Shout out to No ID. And shout out to No ID for getting the Janet sample cleared and everything like that. And Saba getting it cleared. Bruh. I don't know, man. Real music won, bro. Real music won. And I'm sure like once I get off of like Mike's album, like I gotta calm down from Mike's album first. Like I'm still jamming Mike's album. But once I really can sit down with the Saba album, the same way I feel about Bando Stone, where I'm like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I ain't really returning to too many songs off it. And then now, so months later, I'm like, this was so slept on. I feel like that's the same way I'm gonna feel about the Saba album. I really like it, and I think it's amazing quality, great music, great samples. Shout out to No ID, shout out to Saba, shout out to every single feature he made sure. Saba probably made them folks re-record their verse. He had to, because rapping it, like everybody came correct. Like not one person was like, we could have done without that verse. Everybody came correct, bro. So it's like if everybody came correct, you had to have people rewrite it. I'm kind of going on a tangent, anyways. I'm saying all this to say, as of right now, I'm just not replaying it, and I feel like if I'm not going out my way to replay something, then it's like, dang, all right, how long is this gonna last? And that's the only reason why it's not just a solid 9 or something above a 9 right now. So I had to be real with myself and say 8.5 to 8.7, bro. Shout out to Saba though. Shout out to the whole Pivot Gang. Shout out to Chicago, home of the best rappers for the past probably like 5 years, I would say. When it was one year, a couple years ago, when I think Saba, no. Sundown came out like 2023. Saba came out like 2022. But it was like a run of like Saba release, then the next year No Name release, and then like Mick Jenkins, and kind of Mick Jenkins is in the weird spot, but Chicago kind of claims him, like he kind of claims Chicago. So it's like all them folks can rap is what I'm saying. Is what I'm trying to say. And Chicago has had some of the best rappers, bro, of this era, of this time, and stuff like that. I have to say that. Like it's not even close. So shout out to Chicago, shout out to Saba, shout out to Pivot Gang. All right. Now into the actual topics. 30 minutes in. It's crazy, right? We are going to Drew Walls. Drew. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's get into it. So, there's this buff dude. Excuse me. He's going super viral. This has 144 million views. This has 144 million views. But anyways, this is all I've seen on a timeline early Friday morning, right? And like people was just making jokes about him and stuff like that. And I just kind of moved on from it, whatever, because I was like, all right, he doing that on purpose to get this reaction. And then like tonight, something great happened. So anyways, I'm gonna play this and we're gonna
about the Lord's business.
So looking at it, bro, we got to go ahead and get in at least 10,000. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh, dude, can you imagine how long this took for him to film this, bro? Bruh, this probably took like mad long to do. That's why when people was like, he ain't doing nothing the first 5 hours of the day, it's because he was spending half the time recording and setting up the shots, bro. Like, first of all, you got to look at the camera quality. This is a real camera, bro. He's doing each of these steps. Say he ripping the tape off his mouth, right? Whatever that does. He's ripping the tape off his mouth. And then he's stopped recording. Then he moves the tripod again to, like, you know what people were saying with Drew Walls, bro. Like, it's crazy, dude. So, anyways, that's the original video. And then this again.
Awesome. And would you like to purchase my course as well for $19.99 a month?
The most powerful force in the
I just let you know.
Now look at the tongue, bro.
Forever brasileiro.
Look, man, do you want to make 10K a month or not?
I do.
Okay, then I highly recommend that you purchase my course as it will levitate your knowledge to 100%.
Okay.
Yo. Hey, yo, that's hilarious, bro. So that came out, right? So we get the whole day of people making fun of him and stuff like that. And then I seen this. Hey, original. I got to mute because it's Drake. You know, UNG, they get you. But the GOAT comes back, man. He said, hold on, man. Heck is they talking about? This look like the Whole Foods in Midtown Atlanta, but I don't think it is because the wall didn't say it. It said like it looked like it was saying MA, but it looked like the one that was down the street from my old place. But yeah, man. And Drew Walls, the GOAT, he had to let y'all know, man, who started this. Look, he doing the prayers. Look. When you say your grace, when you do your prayers like this, palms up, that means you open to receiving his blessings. When you do it like this means you surrendering to him. I looked at it. My first reaction was, why is he doing this with his palms up? Ain't nobody else at the table to, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, when you do the prayers, like, ain't nobody else there to do that. But hey, as long as he praying, you know, he eats his little drink, you know, do a little text, get home, put all away is $1 billion groceries, you know what I'm saying? Do that, excuse me. Gotta put the flowers up, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you get it in the vase. Nice set for flowers, man. This the go, man. He, you know what I'm saying? So I found out, bro, that this man actually posted this on TikTok last week. And he literally came back to Twitter just to show Twitter what was going on. And then after that, he said, "Hey, bro." He said, let me tell you how we're going, bro. Home free. Home free. Home free. He right back at it. Ain't nobody taking my spot. I'm the one that took all these jokes. I'm the one that took all these memes about me filming my day as a man and showing me doing just typical everyday stuff and then going out my way to go over the top about showing a soft life, man, lifestyle and things of that sort, man. Shout out to the GOAT, Drew Walls, the originator of this stuff, man. He the one that took all the roast, bro. He the one that took all the roast. So yeah. Shout out to Drew Walls. Where I want to go. Okay, bet. We're gonna do this one. So if you was watching the stream last night, or if you've seen my Angel Reese Caitlin Clark video, then you would know that I had a lot of difficulty reading it. It was late at night. I do my streams late at night. As of right now, it's 1:06 a.m. on the East Coast. It's 12:06 in Central Time where I'm at and stuff like that. And you know, I stream so late because I kind of wait for everything in the day to kind of happen before I talk. And I do a lot of sports, and a lot of the West Coast games, especially now in the tournament, they don't even end until like 11 Eastern, 12. You know what I'm saying? So I got to collect the entire thing and do the show. Anyways, with that, recording so late, I'll be tired, bro. I'll be tired sometimes. I'll be halfway paying attention. And then for this one, it was a research article. So it ain't just normal, regular words. These are some big words, and I'm reading them out loud. You know, you read them to yourself and you do whatever, but you read them out loud, it's a whole different thing. And so someone commented, "Boy, you were struggling." I said, I got tongue tied. My bad. And I was laughing along, and they said, "Boy, you were struggling." So with that being said, I seen this the very next day. Popcorn read, but if you stuttered, you're banned. And this is what the man was doing with his chat. So shout out to, what's his name? Sauce Kill. Shout out to Sauce Kill for interacting with this chat like this. I think this is an exceptional idea. All right. I want to pause it and see if I can read them too. So yeah, I'm gonna play it and then we'll do it.
All right, go ahead. Start reading. You start. You banned.
Okay, I'm gonna read from the fifth one. All right, here we go. The animal kingdom is filled with incredible adaptations. Some creatures have developed camouflage to avoid predators, while others use mimicry to trick their promises. The octopus, for example, can change both its color and texture to blend seamlessly into its surroundings. Okay, so it's definitely not mimicry, but I had to keep going because it's a challenge. I didn't want to stutter.
They're enemies. The octopus, for example, can change both its colors and texture to blend seamlessly into its surroundings.
Yeah, you're struggling too much, man.
The study of
Okay, here we go. Second one. The study of ethics examines moral principles that govern human behavior. Philosophers such as Immanuel Kant argued the universal moral law. I ain't gonna lie. I just lost my pace. I should have been reading with my finger. I should have used my finger to read. Here we go.
The study of ethics examines moral principles that govern human behavior. Phyllis.
Yeah, ban him.
No.
Hey, yo. All right, here we go. Oh no, I know I ain't gonna get this. The Fibonacci sequence appears frequently in nature, from the arrangement to the sunflower seeds to the spiral of galaxies. This mathematical pattern, in which the number of the sum of the two preceding ones reflects the underlying order in the biological order and the cosmetic structures. The presence in the natural form suggests that mathematics deeply intertwined with the fabric of reality. I added like 2 words there.
The Fibonacci sequence appears frequently in nature.
Yeah, get him out.
All right.
Shakespeare's influence on the English language is unparalleled. He works introduced countless words and expressions still in use today. Beyond mere vocabulary, his plays explore timeless themes such as ambition, betrayal, and love, ensuring their continued relevance in modern society.
Sleep is essential for
Yeah, get him out. You're back. Black holes are
Oh, okay. He on black holes. All right. Here we go. Black holes are among the most enigmatic objects.
are among the most. Take him out. You're back.
music has a profound
Music has a profound effect on the brain. Studies show that listening to music can enhance mood, reduce stress, and even improve cognitive performance. Different genres activate various neutral pathways, with classic music often linked to increased concentration and memory retention.
effect on the brain. Studies show that listening to music can enhance mood, reduce stress, and even improve cognitive performance. different genres.
Genres, get him out. You're back. Get him out.
Hey, yo, shout out to this dude, bro. What's his name? Sauce Plug. Sauce Kill, bro. Shout out to Sauce Kill, bro. This is sensational idea. And this is a good exercise. I think I want to do it like every day with myself to just improve my reading skills. What we doing? Let me make sure. Okay. Reading challenge. Okay. So I finished the Coulda Been show, right? I finished the Coulda Been show. And this is a spoiler alert for anybody watching this video. I'll put spoiler alert in the title. But yeah, I realized that I knew Switcheroo, that I met her before. And I talked to her. I was supposed to do an interview with her all before the show and stuff like that. I didn't know she was going to be on this show. I don't think she did at the time either, because this was last year, long time ago and stuff like that. And I got her email, but I lost her email because I emailed her on my old work email. And obviously I don't have access to that email anymore. So it's all up in the air. But I love to bring her on the channel to talk about this Coulda Been experience, because it was something so funny. The entire time, because it was like he brought a bunch of women that didn't appear to like dudes, and then a couple other random people. And then Switcheroo was kind of like the obvious, like, beautiful woman and everything that Drewski would want. And the entire time I'm watching that, I'm like, I know he's not about to pick Switcheroo because it seems too obvious because she's so beautiful and this and that. This was before I realized that it was Tyler McKenzie, and I was like, bruh, I know who this is. This was before I knew when I found out who she was, I was like, oh, I'm so disgusted in myself when I know people, or like if you like, example, someone on a certain platform, media platform, I found out was my homeboy's sister. And when I found out that was his sister, I was like, my whole mood changed. I felt so disgusted. I was like, oh man, I felt like a betrayer, everything like that. So it's the same thing with Switcheroo. Like when I realized that, like I met her before and spoke, I was like, oh, that's terrible of me. However, at the same time, it's just like she seemed like she was gonna be like the obvious choice. But for comedic effect, I knew Drewski wasn't gonna pick her because it was like that would just be too easy. So there's apparently been multiple Instagram lives and everything since then, and I just wanted to watch them. I didn't watch them before I watched the finale because I didn't want to spoil it. So now that I've seen it, I guess I can watch the Instagram lives.
It's the baby daddy. Damn, y'all don't watch the final episode. He told y'all on there.
Right, you saw she had on the baby suit and everything at the end. Like
they said you kissed him for nothing.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, it's crazy.
Basically. No, I wasn't really tripping. Like a kiss ain't really nothing for real. Everybody on my
kiss ain't really nothing for real is insane. A kiss is huge. You can get you mess around, kiss the wrong person, you get come on, man. You get a little Delonte West. You get a Delonte West if you kiss on the wrong person. Shout out to Delonte West. I hope he's feeling better. I hope he's doing better and things of that sort. You know what I'm saying? You know, mental health matters, everything like that. Drugs are a real thing. Homelessness, mental health in the Black community. We want to make sure that we take all of those things extremely seriously and things of that sort. But yeah, man. What else? But she talking about this stuff like on the thing, right? Switcheroo. Hold on. Gotta make sure I'm safe here on Twitter. You never know. So I'm let me see. I thought Switcheroo was acting real crazy, bro, at the end of the show. Like she was just talking like wild to the other woman. And I was like, man, I don't know. Hold on, where we at? All right, Instagram Live. Let me see. Switcheroo Instagram Live. Is there anything on here where she in live? All right, I'm trying to figure this out. I don't think there is one. I thought there was one. I thought there was an Instagram Live here, but the one that I saw was like, okay, here's another one. Cause I want to see like an actual thing, bro. I don't want to see no. Okay, cool. A lot of the plug pages was just like host talking and then her, and I'm like, why don't you show your face in the thing? I know it ain't gonna get as many clicks, but like, I just want honesty. Shout out to the plug pages, bro. Who's this? Shout out to Fliz Ash. Thumbs up and subscribe. All right, here we go.
I'll definitely be on this mother sucker. Thank you for buying the badge.
Keep grinding.
But there's more questions. Let's see. Did Drewski hit me up after? Yes. No, you had Meatball leaking. That's why she mad. Exactly. Was Meatball lips swollen? Yes. Do I still talk to Drewski? Me and Drewski are cool. Why I beat Meatball ass like that?
Okay, bro. I also have to say this. Her energy in the show threw me off so much because when I met her, like when the thing, she was so nice and just polite and just cordial and yeah. Okay, all right, let's do it for sure. Like, you know, it was people in that party, as I mentioned before, like the Cleo girl, bro, the girl that be in the Walmart asking the questions of name a black person, this and that and all that. Bro, she was like stiff on everybody. I was like, I like your content. She's like, okay, cool. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, Tyler, I was like, hey, how you doing? She's like, hey, how you doing? She's like, what are you doing? I was like, I interview people. She's like, okay. I was like, we should do an interview. And she's like, okay, I'm an actress. I do this. I do that. Had no idea, bro, that she had that dog in her like that.
Like I said before, I didn't personally think I whooped her ass, but I know for a fact she didn't whoop mine. Who was your favorite person on the show? K1 and Himothy. K.Himothy. Are you trying to get back into comedy or like acting? Definitely acting. I love acting, and that's what I do. So yes, I am. What's the most fun event off camera? I don't know. Meatball beat your ass. Be fucking for real. Let's be fucking for real. What's next? All I'm saying is she ain't sneaky. You got my. All I'm saying is she ain't sneaky. Must be a Meatball fan.
We can't act together for
Must
real.
Be a Meatball fan. Because if you're sitting on the couch and somebody gets up and swings on you within like 2 seconds without saying get up, let's get a fair one, bitch, it's a sneak. Go to hell. Anyways,
I really appreciate women's like ability to like just never acknowledge any type of compliment from a man on the live. Like sometimes they be like, thank you, but like they never actually acknowledge it. And like the way they can evade it, it's like even in the comment section, you know, where you see like a dozen dudes will be like, oh, he's gorgeous, this and that. And then like their homegirl will be like, ooh, you looking racist. And then they'll be like, oh, yes, girl, I love you. And I don't know. I always thought that was impressive, the way that they were able to just ignore it and not like they didn't see it when they're on Instagram and on their comments more.
but like I was saying, How much of the show was scripted? Nothing was scripted. Was people taking showers? Yeah.
It was people taking showers. It's crazy.
Did I make any friends on the show? Yeah.
Kiss me like you kissed Drew is crazy.
They said your light on. Fuck that 50K. You be holding up to be so little, no shit. And that's my whole thing. Like, why are you trying me? Like I said before, I would have said that to her. I would have said it to everybody else. The same shit. I would have said I said I don't fuck with you because you ain't pick me. I was gonna say that about every single person. It didn't matter who he picked, babe. He just so happened to pick your ass. The fuck, so shit.
Ooh.
Did runner up get something? Fuck no. Runner up and get shit. And that's what I'm gonna say something to his fat ass about that.
Ooh.
Drewski's fat ass. Yes. Saying something to him about that. Like, why the fuck? Just like on Coulda Been Records, you gave 2 of the fucking winners, you fat ass bitch.
Ooh.
That's what I'm about. I'm literally gonna say that. No shade. Like, no cap, I'm saying that.
How are you gonna say no shade?
Did I want Juicy for real? I was there for the money, y'all. I was there. At first, I didn't know about the money. Like I said, once I found out about the money, I wanted the money. Me and Bambi still cool? Yeah.
Dirty game. Dirty game.
What girls was trying to get you cameras off? Crying. I'm not going to say that. How long did the show take? A week. So who shit in the bathroom? You guys, I don't think, no cap, I don't think anyone shitted in that bathroom. I have no clue. I don't know who shitted in the bathroom, but I don't know. Like, why he ain't kiss her? I don't know. You got to ask him. You literally have to ask him why he didn't kiss her. I don't know why he didn't kiss her. That ain't got shit to do with me.
5,000 subscribers. We getting YouTube red. No more advertisements. Let's get to 5K.
Did I know Bambi's pregnant? Yes, I know Bambi's pregnant. I was just with Bambi the other day.
She really pregnant. Nah, it was crazy though. At the show, she called her boyfriend and talking about, "Hey, babe, I won, but we gotta break up." I'm like, bro, this can be real, bro. Like Drewski, I felt like I was like, you taking the character too far. But when he explained the reason why he was going with Bambi, I was like, this legit might be kind of legit, bro. I don't know, man.
You dragged the whole time. I was dragging. I was like, yo, like, I was really chilling. Like, I was chilling, like, dead ass.
I'm pregnant with whose child is crazy.
Why you think he didn't get? I don't know. Did I talk to Drewski after the show? We spoke.
We spoke. Oh my god.
What's this question? What the fuck are these? How do I pick what the fucking new questions are? Did I enjoy my time? I enjoyed my time. It was a little stressful.
She fought 4 times in the span of a week.
I ain't got no beef with Meatball. Meatball has the beef with me, so it's really imaginary beef on her end. But I really don't give a fuck about Meatball. Honestly, I really don't give a fuck about none of them. It's like, no. But I do. Did everyone have beef with everyone else, or was it like played up? I don't even think it was a played up thing. And I don't think everyone had beef with everybody else either. Bitches just had beef with me.
Oh.
Bitches just had beef with me and they can't take my mouth. That's it. Like, they just can't take me.
Hey,
That's
yo.
okay, who am I getting at the reunion? So y'all can screen record it and try to tell them that I'm getting them? No thanks. I'm not trying to get anybody. People are going to try to be getting me, per usual. Per usual, but I will be confronting demons. So
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like her attitude, bro. I don't like her attitude, dude. And it's crazy. Like I said, I met her in person and she was so nice. And she might be nice. She might still be in switcheroo character right here on this Instagram live, bro. she might be, because if she's an actress, and like I said, like I met her, she was like the opposite of this, bro. Like she real deal nice, dude. Anyways,
Oh.
I'm just shocked because I'm like, where is this coming from? But it's also like she's an actress. Was she acting to be nice? Is she acting? I don't know.
That's happening.
The world might never know.
For sure. You going to the reunion? Yeah, I'm going to the reunion. Yeah. But so glad you guys are following me right now. Appreciate it. Let me see some more questions.
Fighting over Drewski is insane, not gonna lie.
The fuck? Some of these questions are crazy. Somebody feel like I didn't get snuck. They're out of their rabbit ass minds.
Hey, yo. Cold Song.
They're out of their rabbit ass minds.
It's going hard with
I'm gonna need y'all to
single
replay
quick.
that experience in your life. Sit on a couch, tell someone to swing on you, sit at the other side of the couch, swing on you within 2 seconds while you have heels on trying to take them off. And you tell me if it's a sneak or not. Suck my dick.
Oh.
That's how I feel. The fuck? But yeah. Would I have celebrated about winning the money like Bambi did? Good question. I would have been happy. I'd have been like super duper fucking happy. Yeah, just know I would have been super happy. I'd have been, oh my gosh, yay. Like, yeah, I'd have been happy for sure.
The Drewski hit is crazy.
For sure.
He clipped for me.
Thank you guys for the follows, BT Dubs. Thank you guys for the follows. Oh, thank you for a badge. Thank you, Ruby Jones, for buying me a badge. Thank you. But yeah, you guys,
Bambi broke the seat, bro. Like that was crazy. And he still got up and was like, let's go, babe. You won. Congratulations. Like that was insane.
they don't understand you. That's it. It's okay. Would I have tackled Drewski? I would probably twerked on Drewski. I don't know what I would have did.
Why'd you fake stem at first?
Let me see what else these people
Get
say.
on the show.
Somebody said my turn. Somebody said, why do I be coming for the thick girlies? Bitch, fuck you. Why did the thick girlies come for me?
I ain't gonna lie, that they did come for her. They did come. You gotta think, bro. I'll say it like this. They was literally like fighting her for no reason. Because first of all, the way they even fought was because they was talking to her first. They was like, oh, you think you better than us because you pretty. And it's like, huh? Like, what is you talking about? She said, and so she was coming back on some, oh, don't be mad because I'm skinny and you fat. And then they start fighting. So it's like, I feel like she got a valid point. They was coming at her crazy, but she came at them even crazier. Like she said, like, she got a slick mouth. So it's just, you know what I'm saying? I understand both sides, really. I understand her side of like not backing down, not letting them like punk her or anything like that. And I also understand their side of like, okay, you being disrespectful. Let's fight.
What? Because I called her a fat ass bitch. That's what she is to me. Yo. And I'm just speaking facts, and I don't give a fuck what they want to call me. People has been messing with me since day one. The first day, she tried to snatch a blanket out my hand. Bitch, you called me a thief. 2 days after the show, 2 days after we fought, bitch, you posted a video of me, you, and Himothy dancing at the freaking cow people thing. She's a fake ass bitch, and all y'all can suck her dick, and that's cool because I'm good off all of that weird shit.
Oh, this is wild.
And that's how I feel.
You can come stay in Rain, Louisiana with me, Ma.
I'm pretty sure Meatball was doing it for TV.
You can come with me.
No, I was doing
Start
it.
in
Like, this is my
OF.
real life, bitch. Like,
all right, bro.
I'm not going for that from nobody. So it is what it is. It is what it is.
Let me see
what else people say? Didn't I used to go to Auburn? Yes, I did.
She's on the track team.
How can Juicy kiss you and use you and he choosing Bambi? That kiss ain't shit. I don't give a fuck, honestly. Did he text me? Am I a baddie? Okay, that answers the question. But it doesn't even matter if he texts me. That nigga I didn't win. So
Why is everybody putting up with ads like it's 2010?
They asked her the same question. They're like, did he hit you up after? And she said, yeah.
what was I saying?
That man Drewski kissed her twice, bro. He really liked her. And it was funny because he was, I felt like Drewski, like, he be halfway joking and in character, but he was telling the truth a lot of times, which was like the reason why it was like even funnier at certain points. And when he said the thing of like, switcheroo, she just, he's like, I don't know much about her, actually. I just know she looked good. And that's why he kept kissing. Like, that was so real, bro. That was so real. Anyway,
but you guys, I'm gonna let people.
Oh man, look who in the building, man. Mo bands in the building. Mo bands in the building. She stood 10 toes against every chicken, and she caught Meatball that last fight. Facts. She got one on Meatball. She on the chin. I said, oh, she caught one. But Meatball got her too. It was a good. I felt like it was an even fight. It was a draw for me, to be honest. It was a draw for me. I don't think anybody won. I don't think anybody lost. Let me see.
Am I upset just wondering how I feel? Fuck no. This happened so long ago. This happened so long ago. So no, I'm not upset. I wasn't upset then at all. And I'm not upset now. I was super happy for Bambi. As you saw, Bambi said, I'm not a broke bitch no more. And that's basically what Bambi was telling us throughout the week. So in my head, I'm like, damn, like if I really had anybody else to choose to win, it would be Bambi because like Bambi needs it. So like that's something like that.
Shady.
I was happy for Bambi. Like
Shady.
as you see in the confessional, wasn't mad, didn't feel no type way because it's like, bro, like she needed it. And I was happy that she got that.
Oh.
I was happy that she got that. How the fuck do I see the new questions? The fake. You handled it gracefully, as I will. As I always will. I will.
How she handled it gracefully? She got in 4 fights. In a span of a week, she said they filmed for a week. She got into 4 fights. And then she went on Instagram Live and then just cussed out. What was graceful about it? Nothing was graceful about it.
Handle it gracefully. I will always be that bitch. So with that being
that's some oxymoron within itself. Yeah, I handled it gracefully. I'm forever that. That don't even make this. All right, whatever, man.
Said, being that bitch, you handle things gracefully. No worries. I'm not going to be mad that you didn't pick me. You get me? So, yeah. Why didn't I win? I didn't win because Juski just didn't think I was the number 1 girl, I guess.
Because your attitude, duh.
No, that's a lie. But Juski just didn't want me to win. He just didn't want me to win. So it's like, Meatball strange for sneaking me. I know. So, Thank you for buying a badge. Thank you for buying. If they had a season 2, they definitely need to bring me back. They definitely need to bring me back. Definitely needs to bring me back. And he might not pick me again, which would be even more fucking funny, honestly. I'll probably look at that nigga crazy, and this time I might knock his ass out. Hey, Farah! But I literally started crying, guys, because did it hurt? When she hit you? Did it hurt? Okay, I get what you're saying. Did it hurt when she hit me? So when we fought the first times, fuck no. That elimination when she had hit me in my eye, I felt that. That was the only hit that I really felt. And the one she had given me like a little knot, I think, when the thing I said, damn, that shit was a little tight. But that was about it. Like everything else, I was cooling. Like niggas ain't really, yeah. But I'm sure it hurt when I hit her too. So it's so funny the messages I'm getting, like, keep your head up. People like, keep your head up, like it's better coming for you, bless. And I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck.
Hold on. She's still disrespectful. Anyways, let me go back to Ray Mo Bands. Mo Bands, she didn't win because it was about comedy at the end. Bambi and Meatball should have been going the first day in them discussion rooms. 100% facts, big facts. That jump was crazy when they did the little inspections, and Young and May was like, "It's smelling here." Like Meatball was there for 48 hours, and she had the room like a college. Facts. How you have food in the room, bro? Like you not gonna eat in the kitchen. You're not gonna, like, eating in the room is crazy to me, bro. Especially when you're only there for a week for a TV show. Like you can be clean for a week, bro, and you trying to like impress this man to win the show. But yeah, I agree with you, Mo Bands.
I'm sorry, like I don't give a fuck. That'd be my thing, you guys. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm always gonna stand on business. Always gonna stand on business. Like, no shade. Like, I'm never folding for no bitch. No bitch. Like, let that be known. No. But I love you guys. I'm about to get off of here because they say you catch a phase like Aaron the plumber. Exactly.
That is the first time she acknowledged one of his comments. It was the first one that wasn't out of pocket.
My point exactly. I have been catching fades like Aaron the plumber. No cap. No cap. But I love you guys. I think you guys stay tuned to my shit. Like, stay fucking.
Like, I really don't like when people like downplay stuff and they're like, I don't care about this. You obviously do. You obviously care about it. Like, you to do this, you know what I'm saying? Feel me? Like, his comments was crazy, bro. You single, you start a OF. Oh man, come home with me, baby. Choose me. Like, he was wilding, bro. But anyways, like, you care, bro. I hate the whole I don't care thing. It's just it's stupid to me. People always acting like they don't care. You are very bothered, unbothered, and never been bothered and wasn't. Those be the most bothered people. Like, it's just pet peeves like that to me. It just gets annoying to me. Shout out to the Advocate, as always, man. Scholarship honoring the late Southern student Caleb Wilson is set to launch at this weekend's Boosie Bass. So as you guys know, the 6th annual Boosie Bass will be happening, going down in Baton Rouge this weekend. And this year is more than just the music, is more than just the partying and Boosie giving back to his hometown. The proceeds are going to the family and the foundation of Mr. Caleb Wilson, the late Southern University student, junior, who is now not alive because of reported alleged acts from unauthorized off-campus hazing, quote unquote, from while he was online to pledge Omega Sci-Fi. Anyway, let's get to it. Baton Rouge born rapper Boosie Bad Torrance Hatch Jr. will help to launch the Caleb Wilson Memorial Scholarship during the 3-day hip hop festival, he said on WBRZ's Tune In on Friday morning. The scholarship will honor the late Wilson, a Southern University student who passed away during a hazing incident last month. Boosie is working with the Wilson family and Southern Humans Jukebox, of which Wilson was a member, to initiate the scholarship. He said, adding that some of the festival proceeds will go to the scholarship fund. Subtitled Baton Rouge Hip Hop Festival, the 3-day party includes performances from Boosie in addition to Glorilla Sexy. Hold on, man. Hey, I might need to get me a. Oh, it already got started on Friday. Well, I already missed that. But man, I might have to rent a vehicle, head on up the road to Baton Rouge. I ain't know Boosie was doing it like that. Glorilla Sexy Red, The Baby, Snub, Big Boogie. Give me head top. BJ So Cold, Ratchet Low, and Super King Big Pope. A Boosie hosted kickoff party for those 21 and over, featuring R&B karaoke will go underway, or whatever it is, at 9 p.m. Friday at Red Stick Social at 1503 Government Street. Tickets are $20 to $1,500 at eventbrite.com. Saturday's all ages main event at Southern's F.G. Clark Activity Center, 801 Harvard Boulevard, opens at 4 p.m. Tickets range from $100 to $3,200, includes a VIP table seating and standing room only options on the floor and general admission raised seating. Tickets are available at Eventbrite. Later Saturday night, the Bosses Only Celebrity After Party starts at 9 p.m. back at the Red Stick Social. Performers from the Bash are scheduled to appear. Tickets will be from $100 to $1,500. Goodness gracious. Boosie racking up. I see how he got them big dogs. They charging $800 for this. More music is playing on Sunday with the Boosie Blues and the Southern Soul Extravaganza starting at 5 p.m. in the F.G. Clark Activity Center Mini Dome on Southern University's campus. This is dope for Boosie to do, to have some for Baton Rouge and everything like that. Positivity stuff and big lineups, big names. Definitely going to bring in the money, and doing it for Caleb Wilson is huge. Rest in peace to Caleb Wilson. Pray for his family. He had a service last week, and they had the second line come out and do an entire kind of march down the road on a block that they had the service on and stuff like that up in Kenner. And yeah, just beautiful stuff, man. The community, the way that Louisiana, the culture here is so crazy, bro. It's like a whole nother world. Like, I've never seen something like this, bro. They had the I don't even know what to call them, but they had them where they all get dressed up and stuff like Indians, in the black community, and they did it on St. Joe on Wednesday night, I believe. Yeah, Wednesday night, and they all went out there of all ages, like little babies all the way up to grown adults. It was just a beautiful scene, and like the second line with the music and the parades. They had another parade for St. Patrick's Day. People talk different down here. The food tastes different. It's just like, it's something I never seen before. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, I don't know. I love it. I ain't gonna hold you. I love the South, but New Orleans especially is like a whole nother world, bro. So when people like go to vacation down here, I get it why you want a vacation down here, because it's like, it's part of America, but it doesn't really feel like America, if that makes sense. It's like Miami. Like, Miami doesn't feel like America. So shout out to New Orleans. Shout out to Louisiana. Rest in peace, Caleb Wilson, man. Salute to Boosie for doing this. For these prices are really high, so I imagine he makes a lot of money from this. Has to pay the acts a lot of money as well. But to split a piece of his pie, of his profits from this event to the family of Caleb Wilson and everything like that, to start something in his memory that will live on forever, way beyond his name and stuff like that, and beyond this tragedy, is a beautiful thing. The way that you can fight back with hate and ugliness and all this stuff is love. And so salute. But show. All right, cool. Where we at? Don't want to watch this. I ain't gonna watch it. I think I seen enough. All right, cool. Boosie. Okay, last couple things, and then I am out of here for the night. I do want to look at my bracket though. This is just a whole nother thing. It's kind of random. Should I refresh? What's my score? So 57%. I'm ranked 1,549,160th. Oh my gosh. Jeez Louise, brother. I got the Richmond game. Georgia Tech didn't even put up a fight. They lost by 30. Crazy. Where are we at? I'm just looking for any other games played. Got Kansas State right. Kentucky, I got right. This game is over. Why don't I have no check? I got that right. Oh, I know I got Oklahoma State wrong. I got TCU right. Louisville right. Notre Dame right. I picked Iowa State in this one, bro. And Iowa State let me down. So Notre Dame gotta like hold that down. Ohio State, I got that right. Tennessee, I got that right. Darn near every upper seed, higher seed won. And that frustrated me. Oregon won. Speaking of higher seeds winning, I picked Vanderbilt to win there. So I got that wrong. Bro, Duke won 86-25. Lehigh, stop playing basketball. I don't even know how you guys won your conference tournament. You guys did not deserve to be in there, bro. Did not deserve to be in there. With all disrespect, I ain't even want to say respectfully. That's ridiculous. Utah, Indiana won. I literally just picked Indiana because of their basketball history. I had no idea about their team this year. And in South Carolina, these two were like the most no-brainers of all time. Salute to Southern for a great season. Shout out to Southern for a great season. But we are continuing with the process. Let's get to it. Rest in peace of trouble. Ounces in my mother loving bands. Diamonds on a young brother dancing. Josh on Metro on Zan. That's a brick. That's a brick. Yeah. That's a brick. Yeah. Like a thief in the night. I do anything for some. Man, please, guilty in the unaliving of Atlanta rapper Trouble, and he sentenced to 20 years. So he took a plea deal. Pretty much this is what has happened. Jamichael Jones, the man who broke into his ex-girlfriend's house when they weren't even together anymore, saw Trouble with his girlfriend. He got upset. He started Trouble got hit. Trouble was unalive, and the man got arrested expeditiously. Before his trial, he ends up taking a plea deal for 20 years, and he can get out 12 years pretty much with good behavior. That is pretty much what happened. The woman that it was a rapper. At the time, Trouble had a girlfriend. Trouble's girlfriend said, hey, I'm not even concerned about what he was doing and all that at this point. The only thing that I'm upset about is he was at the wrong place at the wrong time. It's an unfortunate, tragic situation. I love Trouble, everything like that. Ooh. Long live Scoop, long live Trouble. The woman on the other end, the rapper, she put her accounts on private for a long time. I believe she deleted her Twitter. And I went on YouTube today to look up interview. Couldn't find anything. She uploaded a statement one time on Facebook. I tried to pull that up, and when I clicked it, it was like nothing but it was just her Facebook page. So she might have deleted that statement. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna copy this first sentence. Try to get this and see if I could find it. No, I think she deleted it, bro. She deleted it. No, that ain't it. Hold on. See if I can try to find it. No, I don't see Nathaniel. But I just see the little kind of preview for it. Let me see if I can search it on Facebook. Let me see if that one goes. If I searched it with her name, see if I can find it then. Risa Royce. It's not enough. Few solid, but it's not enough. I get on there. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. Nah, I don't see it. I think she deleted it. So she deleted it, but she said nobody knows how difficult it was for me. I put up so much work. I did this, I did that. All right, I'm gonna just go here then. I almost gave up on myself because I was hurting a lot. Nobody really knows how many times I pulled myself together just to survive this year. She hasn't said anything. Like, this is the closest that she said to anything. And yeah. So this man still don't have his girl that he wanted to get back, that he got so upset about not having. Trouble's gone. And now this woman is still living her life. And she posting just like normal. She going back to living her life. Like she say, the guilt seems like it's eating up at her, but she locking everything down to where people can't even comment on stuff. So anyways, Rockdale County, Georgia. This from Fox 5. Who wrote this? Who wrote it? Dan Robbie. The man accused of fatally Bling Bling, Atlanta rapper Trouble, spent decades in prison after reaching a plea deal with prosecutors on Friday. Jury selection for Jermichael Jones' unaliving trial was set to begin on Friday before the deal was announced. Deputies responded to the apartments after a woman called 911 and reported a female resident scream for one of help in one of the residents. Investigators said Jones, who used to live in the apartment, had broken up with his girlfriend about a week before the shooting. A whole week y'all was broken up and you came back and you crashed out. For what? Over a woman that ain't even yours, my brother. What is you doing? Broken up with this girlfriend about a week before the incident. Tragedy. Excuse me. On that night, Jones reportedly forced his way into the apartment, found Trouble asleep in the woman's bed, and then began hitting the woman. Trouble, whose legal name was Mario Orr, tried to stop the assault, but ended up being hit. He was rushed to the hospital, where he later was unalive. Deputies later found a .44 caliber shell casing, but no whoop whoop. Trouble, also known as Scoop, had collaborated with artists including Drake, The Weeknd, Young Thug, Gucci Mane, 2 Chainz, in a career that began in 2011. Real Edgewood legend. Dig deeper. Rockdale County Sheriff Eric Levette said investigators were visiting Jones' mother when Jones called her. The mother connected Jones with the deputies who persuaded Jones to return himself in. That's how it happened. My mother was a huge resource in helping us apprehend him. His mother was a huge resource in helping apprehend him. Investigator Simmons said through witness testimony and surveillance video, they were able to link Jones to the tragic situation. He later surrendered to the authorities. He was charged with felony, unaliving, and battery, among other charges. Investigators do not believe Trouble and Jones had met before the incident. Well, we known since his arrest, Jones has been in custody at the Rockdale County Jail without bond. He was charged with malice, felony, aggravated possession of a firearm during commission of a crime, second degree criminal to property and family violence, simple. In court on Friday, Jones entered a negotiated plea deal to charge the voluntary manslaughter. The other charges were dropped as a part of the plea. Following his plea, Jones was sentenced to 20 years with time served. So he's been in there for how many? He's been in there already for a couple years in. Because Trouble, that happened a couple years ago. So that means he's like, what, 18, 17? Man, RP Trouble, bro. Real Atlanta legend, real Edgewood legend. Tragic situation. Let me see. I wanted to watch. What did I want to watch? I wanted to watch. Oh yeah, this joint. So this is the last segment of the night. It will end early if there is music involved because I can't watch anything with music. But this is called Beef, Chingy and Nelly. For some reason, randomly on Facebook, not Facebook, but on Twitter this week, people just started having a conversation. I don't know if someone was talking about St. Louis or something. People just started having the conversation about when Chingy and Nelly were beefing. I had no clue when I was a kid. So yeah, it's my first time watching this. I'm just gonna do this. This be hard. It's already too much music.
Fuck them all, nigga. You know what you can do, suck a nigga dick.
Any motherfucker got a problem with Nelly, they got a problem with me. And no motherfucker want to see me and my comrades in these streets.
Few artists have single-handedly lifted a city from obscurity to prominence. But if one artist is recognized for doing so, it's Nelly. His name is almost synonymous with St. Louis. Maybe it's because of his album Nellyville, which sold an amazing 9 million copies, becoming the second most successful album of 2003. Nelly introduced a brand new flavor of countrified Midwest slang to hip-hop. Nelly's fame also gave him the ability to control the tightly knit scene of St. Louis and help out other artists by providing financing, studio time, and opening slots for his tours. But the long line of other artists ahead of him and a lack of recognition caused one of Nelly's emerging artists, Chingy, to become disenchanted.
When we first took Duke back out on tour, back before he even had a deal.
So we doing these shows, we rocking these shows, and you know what I mean? It's like they seeing us, but at the same time, they not seeing us, you know what I'm saying?
We felt like we took them on tour, and they don't even come watch us perform. You know, part of the reason why we took you on tour out there before that, so if the show started at 8 o'clock and y'all going at 8, we don't go at 9:30, so we ain't got to come to 9 o'clock or 8:45. So that touched me.
We got to say the fans, they want to come and get autographs from us. Yeah. And you know, so we give an autograph, and they shut that down like, nope,
Well, ain't nobody gave us shit like that.
Ain't nobody in the motherfucking house bought a ticket to see no Chingy.
Instead of waiting for a deal with Nelly, Chingy got his own deal with Ludacris's DTP label, releasing the multi-platinum selling album, Jackpot.
Duke didn't want to wait. Duke went out, he got his own deal, still was love.
I gotta find out you got a deal from somebody else on the radio.
I guess I was getting too big. I guess my status was growing, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it felt like a threat to him. I don't know what type of nigga with millions of dollars would be tripping off another man coming up trying to make some money too, you dig?
We just saw it as people coming into St. Louis trying to take advantage of shit that we booked. People outside of St. Louis, you know what I'm saying, trying to come in, steal bits and pieces just because it's hot right now. They're not really giving a fuck about the artist or the person that's in it. They just coming in just trying to steal bits and pieces.
It's just him being him and not to want to see nobody do good, see nobody come up.
Nelly also felt disrespected by Chingy in the press.
For him to say that Nelly and the St. Lunatics didn't have no part in him getting a deal. It's like saying Run DMC and them ain't got no bearing on me getting a deal. Everybody that come out help the next motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And that's all we was trying to say. It's like, oh, man, don't sit up here and open up magazines and say, well, these niggas ain't had nothing to do with me getting no deal. Nigga, you was on tour with us. We got you on tape with your jersey on backwards, standing on the side of the stage like you want to be a lunatic.
I wasn't just your average guy, just out there, walking around, just want to be like him, want to be like him, and follow. I'm not a follower.
When I was out of town on the road doing our lunatic thing, where you at? You in St. Louis at my house, in my basement. You and my little brother, y'all in there eating my food. I'm sitting at home. My wife giving you $100 and sending y'all go out of town, sending y'all money and helping y'all.
Ali really want to be where he at, and he's not. He sucks, so he feed a lot of bull crap and put it in his mind and have him thinking different things.
The beef began to escalate when Nelly, on his 2004 album Sweat, released the track Another One, a backhanded form of flattery which was meant to remind the younger artists who came first.
Everybody come to me like, you heard Nelly dish you on the song? And people was telling me about it before the song even came out. I tried to listen to it to get something different from it, to be like, well, and I know it's probably to other people saying like just a couple lines that they may have said, but listen to the song called Ain't Another One.
Never find another one. I like the way you do that right there. You just remember why you do that right there. I made it tight to be country. They thought country was bummy until country start making money. Now they all in Kentucky.
I listened to it a couple times, seeing if I can get something different out of it. But I took it as it was basically a shot to me.
They said, I like the way you do that right there. You just remember why you do that right there. That's all I said. I could have said, fuck the way you do that right there. Or pussy ass nigga, why you do that right there. Now, that's what I should have said, obviously now. But I didn't.
I thought it was bold. You know what I'm saying? Like you just this big king or something. Like I need to just recognize or something.
Nah, Lil Dirty cool. I like the way you do that right there.
So I was like, well, that's how he feel. I'm gonna say something.
I heard that song, boy. It ain't another boy. Better keep my name out your mouth. I'm on some others, boy. I've been discovered, boy. That's why you hating, boy. They like the way I do that right there. They relating, boy.
You keep talking about me. You gonna? I ain't home. I ain't at home all the time. You're gonna have to deal with some niggas that know me. When they see you, they gonna want to know what's up.
This shit come down to the streets. If the street, we ain't got the streets, you ain't got shit. Says we worried about Ching, we not worried with this. Where's we worried, man?
He didn't start dissing until his record started bricking. Once he threw that Powerball bullshit out there and that shit started tanking left field, then that's when he came out with the diss record.
Kiss my ass with that bullshit.
At the Radio Music Awards in Las Vegas, Chingy approached Nelly to squash the beef.
I'm at the gambling table. The nigga comes up in Vegas and he's sitting like, yo, man, I just want to talk. I said, okay, talk.
We didn't get nowhere in Vegas. When we were talking, it didn't get nowhere because he won't be this big boss sitting up there with his cigar and keep telling me I'm not listening to him. Like, you know what I'm saying, at this crap table.
The first thing you always say is, yo, I want to talk to you by myself, just me and you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want this around. I don't want that around. I don't want this around, this around. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell him, like, yo, don't nobody control me, B. Whatever I can say in front of you, I can say in front of everybody out here because it ain't going to be no contradiction.
But you ain't listening to me. You ain't listening to me. You not listening to me.
I said, okay, talk. See, well, first of all, man, you ain't just recognizing me as a man. I said, dog, I respect everybody as a man.
I'm drunk, he drunk. We not getting nowhere.
He trying to say we both was drunk. Nigga, I don't even drink like that. You know what I'm saying? He trying to say we both was drunk or whatever. So dude talking. And I'm like, all right, Chingy, that's cool. Big Bob came and told me you wanted to holler. So I don't need nobody to come talk to you for me. I said, damn.
Some bull crap. That whole conversation didn't get nowhere.
He was standing right here. He ain't had nothing smart to say.
When I see dude and them, it ain't no words and nobody speak.
Nigga was humble, head down, didn't even look me in my eye.
Or if you do speak, you know what I'm saying, like, don't acknowledge.
But it still was so-called cool. So I said, all right, the dirty, we'll holler later about the situation. You know what I'm saying? Let's go gamble. We're going to go up to the party. Let's have some fun.
I did respect you. I used to shout the niggas out in interviews all the time, like right on the Nelly and them for opening the doors, this and that. Nobody recognized that though. And don't let me forget my homeboys neither. Nelly, Keywan, Murphy. Without them opening that door to St. Louis, I probably wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? He came through the door, I'm coming through the windows.
He's playing, he's fishing right now, you know what I'm saying? He got his mama calling up to the radio station. He got his daddy calling all around town. Everybody calling us, telling us to chill the fuck out. But it ain't us who's doing it, you know what I'm saying? It's his son, it's that kid. It's that kid that's doing this. You're looking at a chameleon. We saw three faces on Duke. We saw the humble face, we happy to be out here on tour when we first got him. We saw the nah face, I got my deal, fuck you niggas. And now we seeing the, damn, I'm fucked up right now. Man, let's just end this shit face.
Chingy also challenged Nelly's claim of originating dirty.
He didn't start the word dirty. He think he started the word dirty, but he didn't start the word dirty. Shit, I got cousins and me and everybody 10 years ago used to say dirty.
That's any rap. That's any rap in St. Louis right now on current. And any tracing anybody back from when the St. Lunatics first came out saying the word dirty. Trace them. I bet you don't hear dirty and nobody rap. Nobody. None.
He came out first and put the Lou on the map. We respect him for that. Okay, you did that. You know what I'm saying? But you're not finna, don't try to take all the credit like you just started everything and you this big fucking king of St. Louis. It's not. You not.
I came up with the word dirty. St. Lunatics is repping dirty first.
As tension began to heat up on the streets of St. Louis between the Chingy camp and Nelly's dirty ENT camp, Chingy knew there was one man who could reason with both artists.
Like, my people's is his people. Like, he got a cousin that's like my cousin that be with him all the time.
Chingy mentioned MJ and Google. I raised the little dude since he was 6.
And I talked to him. And you know what I'm saying? And he be like, look, H, I'm gonna talk to little cuz.
Man, my little cousin a grown man. And he a thinking man. He just, you know what I'm saying, no guy that's out here. He a thinking man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he'll talk to this man.
Now we gotta sit down and make it over. We men. It's over. I give you my word. It's over. It's over. It's over. Bam. You want to sit down and have a kumbaya?
Although Nelly is resistant to having a sit down with Chingy, he did call for an end to the beef.
If it gets squashed today, whether it gets squashed tomorrow, it'll be squashed.
It's squash. Don't nobody do nothing. Dirty ENT don't move. You City don't move. Wellston, y'all be cool. Everybody chill.
You're hearing from us right now. It's all. We good. We straight.
Everybody chill. We good.
We chill.
He go his way. We
go our way.
Dang, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know about that, but that's the whole point of this thing, man. Salute. Shout out to B Green for uploading this, man, for sure. Real St. Lunatic. Shout out to St. Louis, bro. Shout out to Sexy. Shout out Smino. What they see? 314? 314? What am I doing? Last thing. I know I said last thing on the last thing. But I did want to just mention this. So Father, people kept tagging and bringing up Father the entire time. And he finally, just spoke on it. He finally spoke on it, bro. Here we go. Someone said, I know Father what punches the air every time Carti drops because he could have had him in a 360 dude on 360 deal on his label and been making millions off of him. Father said, I don't. Another man's accomplishments aren't my own, so that has nothing to do with me. And he would have inevitably gotten himself out of any deal I could have provided in 2014. I didn't possess the leverage, and he went with the people he liked more. There's no way around those truths. Man, that's crazy. He said something else, I think, under this one, too. At least you're honest with it. At least you're honest and have no animosity about it. He said, I got 100 missed opportunities. The one that barely got ish to do with me, not the ones I dwell on. I think more about the Frank Ocean session I missed because I was too zanned out and went to Taco Bell. Then he said something else too. All right, let me see. Oh, I think that's it. So that was pretty much it. Father just saying I can't take credit for Carti's success. Like, his success is his own. I think that's very mature and taking accountability. At the same time, he was the first person to put Carti on the platform. You know what I mean? Carti ended up going with Og and Rocky and them and stuff like that. It became even bigger, and now he is who he is, still under Og. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, like Father was the first one to give him that first look because he had motion back then. You can't act like he didn't have motion. So that's it. But shout out to Ethereal, everything like that for being Carti's friend and then introducing him to Father and Off of Records, obviously giving him that first kind of boost in the underground scene and ultimately becoming the superstar he is today, man. Shouts out to everybody. This is the Road to 5K subs. If you are new to the channel, my name is Rashad Milligan as always. And until next time, please take care of yourself.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff. But
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question. Brandon,
we can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.